The level of BIM implementation around the world is widely varying. I often reference a quote from the author William Gibson where he says, "The future is already here, it's just not evenly distributed." And I think that's a perfect metaphor for BIM adoption in the market. There are fantastic, highly sophisticated aspects of BIM in use in pretty much every part of the world. And in that same place, there are folks who haven't even started yet. And I think there's opportunity for the building professions to advance BIM everywhere by learning the success and implementations already in play right in their own market. So I think it's a mix, and I think that's actually fine for the industry today. I think open BIM is critical. The design and delivery of buildings is a team sport. There are a host of specialists involved in every building, from the whole life cycle of the building. Design, documentation, delivery, commissioning, operations, and there are specialists in architecture, engineering, construction, all of whom have their own skills, their own tools, their own workflows, and they have to work together. And the way to do that technically is through sharing information. Open BIM is all about providing a predictable structure to allow that information exchange to happen amongst all those stakeholders in a way that everybody can trust, can rely on, and will be performing in a way that matches expectations. So it's a key driver for being able to serve the whole project, but also each participant. Open BIM allows, for example, an architect to work with engineers, contractors, investors that are using a wide variety of different technologies and focus on the benefits that they need in their own work while being comfortable that they can well exchange information with a whole variety of different technologies and software uses that the others may be involved with. So a great quote, I forget where I heard it, but one of the great things about standards is that there are so many, right? Which is a joke, but also true. Having an understanding of how are we going to agree, either in a project or as an industry, on defining information and organizing that information and the processes around that information is critical to making it work. And so there are some great standards driven by organizations such as Building Smart International or ISO or DIN in Germany or professional organizations around the world that help structure that information, again, in a predictable and useful way. Without that, it becomes very hard for different people, companies, softwares to effectively interact with information across divides. And again, this is a team sport, so that shared use of information is critical to success. Well, this is a great conference. I think architects, engineers, contractors can benefit from events like this immensely. Learning what's possible, learning what the problems and challenges are, learning how their peers work is the best way to understand things. Having this many people in such a dynamic environment, being able to put their hands on and try the different technologies, talks to the experts, and then join in the conference sessions and hear from those who are doing it in the real world is a great thing. And I really great commendation to you guys for putting on such a great event.